Are you rocking champagne taste on a beer budget? Are you looking to pop some bottles but not break the bank? Or maybe you're just sick of all the same old sparkling wines. Well, I'm Rebecca Phillips, wine director, sommelier, and junk foodie. And in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about Cava, the must-try Spanish sparkling wine. We'll review the region that it comes from, the grapes that it's made of, and how this wine gets made. And of course, we gonna taste some. All right, winos, if you haven't already yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more awesome wine tips, canned wine reviews, and the coolest fast food pairings. And then make sure you hit the bell so that way you're notified when I post a new video every week. Okay, so let's start with the region. So the French have Champagne, the Italians have Prosecco, and the Spanish have Cava. Now, most Cava is produced in the Spanish wine region of Penedès. That's located in Catalonia. While other grapes are permitted to be blended in small amounts, the traditional grapes for Cava are Macabeo, Xarel·lo, and the most fun to say, Parellada. Now, all three of those grapes are white. So, if you ever see a rosé Cava, that means they had to add a little bit of a red grape to get that pretty pink color. Usually they'll use Monastrell or Trepat, which are traditional Spanish grapes, but every once in a while they'll use a little Pinot Noir. Now, in order for Cava to be labeled and designated Cava, it has to be made in the traditional method, which means it's made the exact same way as champagne. What the traditional method means is that the secondary fermentation, aka the part of the process that gives us all those yummy bubbles, happens in each individual bottle as opposed to one big large tank. This process is more involved and more time consuming, which can often mean a more expensive finished product. So for our bubbly wines, we've got champagne, which is made in the traditional method and can also be the pricier end of the spectrum. Then we have Prosecco, which is made in that big, large tank method. So that means it's usually really affordable, but it isn't always gonna be high quality. Then we have the best of both worlds, Cava, which is made in this traditional method, but it's way more budget friendly. Pro tip, look for words like Reserva or Gran Reserva, which means the Cava has been aged for a longer period of time, which generally indicates a richer flavor profile. All right, enough of all this jibber jabber. Let's try these Cavas. It's confirmed, Cava is delicious. In general, the tasting notes for Cava are going to be toasty, nutty, fruit. You're going to get pears, apples, melon, and then maybe a little bit of white flowers as well. Something to note, if you like dry styles of wine, you want to look for Cava that is extra dry or brut nature. That means it's going to be on the dry end of the spectrum. If you like sweetness in your Cava, look for bottles that say semi-secco or dolce. Those are going to be on the sweet side of the spectrum, just like me. So there you have it. Budget friendly, made in the traditional method, and delicious. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had Cava? What'd you think? Do you have any favorite brands? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more pro tips like this, wine reviews, and fast food pairings. Make sure to say hi on Instagram and Facebook at Let's Taco About Wine. And don't forget, wine goes with everything. Cheers!